What's going on, you guys? Thank you for listening and viewing the Verse Podcast. I'm Kev.
I'm Ant.
What's going on, you guys? Thank you for listening last week. Today, we have a very special guest, and it is the Mercury Brothers.
And I can't get out of my bed, 'cause I wanted just to be home, writing songs, drinking my whiskey alone, till the dawn. But now I feel like the crowd. They all know it's like I'm stuck in this life. Oh, so
What's up, guys?
Yeah,
What's going on, guys?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course. So, you guys have a new single coming out.
Yeah, Railway Walls. We're pretty damn excited about it.
Yeah.
Coming out on August 3rd. We recorded it with Pat Noon, someone who we look up to. He's recorded, our friends Cranston Dean Band, Emerson Wolf and the Wishbones, both bands that we look up to and appreciate and respect and love their music. And everybody should check them out if you haven't already. But he recorded the single for us.
We actually had Cranston Dean on here.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, really?
A while back, yeah.
Oh,
He's
wow.
a cool guy, yeah. We're talking about having him back soon. Yeah, we had him back when we were in North Jersey.
Didn't we just run into him too recently?
Yeah, at Low Dive.
Low Dive,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's
I
awesome.
saw him play last night.
Yeah,
Full
he
band,
did play.
Cranston Dean Band. Yeah, they sounded
Yeah.
great. As
Yeah,
always.
who they wish.
They are
Blush.
great.
Yeah, Cranston Dean Band and Blush. Blush opened up
Yeah,
the show.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I used to open up for Cranston Dean Band back in the day, going across New England and upstate New York and on some of those first tours.
Wow, yeah, he's great. Yeah, we got to have him back soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, you're single. I'll say it again. I know we just released just the audio for a little preview, but your new single is a summer bop. It sounds amazing. I think
does.
it's really catchy.
Thank you.
Yeah, working with Pat was a pleasure, and we sort of we took a different approach toward writing it and recording it. This was, Mike initiated this. Like he brought us the progression, and it was just sort of infectious, and we loved it.
Yeah. What can you tell us more of what the song's about? The single?
Yeah. So growing up, I took the train a lot, so I have deep feelings about traveling on the rails, and it's sort of just the way that you get to reflect and think on the train. Think about relationships. Think about sort of your whole damn life. They bleed into each other, and so that's why it sort of goes from reflecting on frustrations and things like that, and that's where the lyrics sort of go from. You're traveling on the train, and you're ripping the ivy and the different flyers and things that down, and then it goes into reflecting on past relationships and things like that.
Yeah. I relate to that a lot when I used to have to commute into the city and take the train. And you just think about life,
Nothing will make you contemplate your whole
Yeah,
life
your
like
whole
taking
life,
the train to the city. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're like
Twice a day.
Yeah. I ended up here like this.
It's
I'm
why am I doing
Yeah, I'm
do this
half
to
awake
myself?
right
Yeah.
now. Yeah. I love this song. I know you like it a lot. We were blasting it on the way here. When you guys first came in, you saw us setting up. The song was just on repeat.
Yeah.
So, guys, definitely check that song out. We're gonna do an exclusive stream of that song if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
A couple,
Yeah.
weeks before it comes out. So
Yeah.
I guess this will be the only place
Yeah.
people will be able to listen to it before August 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, tune into the end of the episode. Full song out, exclusive stream on the Verse Podcast.
Now, is this single the start of something new, or do you have more music down the pipeline?
We have a bunch of music in the.
It's a great question, and it's a loaded question.
Yeah, we have a ton of music in the pipeline. So much so that we were originally going to put out an LP, like a
Full length,
a big album, and then we were like, you know what, these songs go really well together as an album, and then these other songs go well together as an album. So I think we're gonna approach it as releasing it as 2 EPs.
Yeah, I think like originally, like Dan said, we're gonna release like a full length record, and we had all these songs, and we recorded them, and they're like basically all done. But then we just kept writing more music, and then we started getting excited about like these new songs that weren't originally gonna be on the record, and then we kind of took a step back and we were like, what are we gonna do with all these songs? And so like
It's not a bad problem to have.
Yeah, no,
It
no,
is sort of
was
like
just,
old, like
just like
old and new,
organizational,
yeah.
like what felt new and like what we were excited about, and then Railway Walls, I don't know, it just all happened like pretty quickly, and we're about to put that out. We put out like a couple singles a couple months ago. Last Call for Mankind,
Which is a good one.
yeah,
don't think I
and
heard that
Chartreuse, right? So like
Yeah.
the music is coming out. It's just like, is it coming out as a single? Are we putting it on an LP? Are we going to split that up into a couple EPs? I don't think we're entirely sure, but new music has just, it has been coming out.
Yeah, like we feel like, you know, if we feel like we haven't released, so if too long goes by, like we'll release a single, and some of those singles will probably be on the albums, but we like to keep people engaged and keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have that, ammunition in your pocket,
Yeah.
because like the way things go with,
For sure.
people and their attention these days, it's like, depending where you're releasing it, how much you're releasing, the people could kind of like fade off a little bit. So,
Yeah, people definitely have thoughts about like, oh, should you be releasing a full length album now, or should you be sprinkling singles into
Yeah.
into the world?
there's a
And-
time and place for everything,
yeah,
obviously. But
yeah.
Yeah, and I don't find them mutually exclusive. Like I think, you can release the singles as you see fit, and then have them on the album. Like some people are like, oh, like you can't put the single on the album, but that's silly to me.
Yeah, I agree. Now, are you going to be working with this producer more?
God willing. We really love working with Pat. And a lot of the artists he's worked with are people that I respect deeply and have been following their music, like Brick and Mortar, Cold Weather Company, for example. And I've wanted to work with him since I met Cranston Dean and heard his album. I was like, this production quality is next level. So it's a real pleasure for me personally.
And he's in Tom's River, right?
Yep. Yeah, right around here.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, he's right outside.
There he is. Hey, Pat.
So you can
He's
get
got a
tattoo right now,
tattoo
too?
over there. Yeah.
That's awesome. So when you guys come out with singles, do you have a particular way of like marketing it? Like every time you like launch something out?
Well, you've been having a lot of fun making the single art.
Yeah, so over the last year or two, I've been getting into graphic design.
Nice.
My girlfriend is a hell of a graphic designer, and like that kind of pushed me to like start, tapping into that. And I got Photoshop, and I just like couldn't stop using it. So like I've been making all the Mercury Brothers like merch and single art and show flyers, and I just love it.
Yeah.
And I've just been like really finding my footing and like putting out designs that like I would like to wear on a t-shirt, or like I would like to buy a poster with this on it. And it's been like a whole nother creative journey for me, and it's been cool to kind of put music out with the Mercury Brothers, and then like I'll create some type of like art to go along with it.
We've been killing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. Yeah,
That's like
it's
another
fun.
whole part of
Yeah,
the
it's super
business,
fun. It's
too.
been super fun for me, and yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys recorded? I saw you guys did it was I think you recorded in Brooklyn, or was it? You did a live performance.
NLK, right?
So NLK Studios is in Jersey City.
Oh, Jersey City.
Jersey
okay.
City, yeah. Mike Coos and the whole NLK crew, they run a music studio. They have their own like,
Yeah,
I
that was
guess
fun.
we'd call it a podcast. Like they do episodes of like live bands playing.
Yeah, we weren't doing it that day. We were just
Yeah.
filming those
Yeah,
songs.
yeah. They filmed us doing like live shoots of a couple of our songs, and they do that for a lot of artists up in North Jersey. And Mike Coos, great dude from Jersey City, lives in Asbury Park now.
Yeah, we have a show coming
Plays
up
in a
with
band.
him.
Plays in a band called Philosopher Pirate, and we're actually playing with them at the Asbury Park Brewery on August 6th. It's a Wednesday.
Oh, it's 6. Okay.
Yeah. But NLK Studios, great.
Yeah, Yeah, the video
Great
turned
crew.
out awesome.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was 1,000 degrees
Oh
in
yeah,
that
it was
studio.
super hot. It's like this big
I was
warehouse.
like,
right?
I was like, I picked the. I was wearing, I think the exact same thing, and I was like, I really want to take this blazer off, but it was too late. We had already started filming.
Yeah.
So.
And what songs did you record there?
That day we were doing, I think we did Dom Perignon for show, and I want to say Last Call for Mankind.
Yeah, that would make sense. I think we released Last Call and around that time, maybe. But yeah, NLK Studios, great crew of humans who are, keeping music alive, and they want to document what they do and highlight cool artists that they dig.
And they
in
give
the
us
area.
a reason to go to Jersey City.
Yeah.
Jersey City's a cool
nice.
place.
Yeah.
I used to live up north, so I used to be there in Hoboken all the time. So
Yeah, Jersey City's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some cool venues up there. Pet Shop,
Pet Shop's a big one.
FX. I don't know if that's still there. The FX
The,
bar.
the FM bar.
FM bar.
Yeah,
That's it.
No longer, but we had a great experience at the FM bar in Jersey City years ago.
Yeah, they do like a show like at the cemetery there too.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Dancing Tony. He
Dancing
runs the
Tony.
show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's a heavy hitter in Jersey City and
really?
plays a huge part in like booking
Production?
everything that happens in Jersey City. Really,
I can't believe they still do that.
Yeah, in the
at
cemetery.
Yeah.
I actually haven't been, but like I see
can't-
videos and it looks awesome. And
It's
apparently
it's
they
a lot
have
of
goats
fun.
roaming.
It's
There's
really
like
cool
goats
that,
roaming
yeah.
around.
To just
Really?
listen to music.
Yeah,
and-
maintaining the lawn.
It's just like a trip. You just like go
Yeah.
to like a cemetery. You see different animals walking through.
Yeah,
That's wild.
That is insane.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like
our
bands
buddy
covering
Quality
corn and
Living
My
played
Chemical
it.
Romance.
They played that show. They did like what was it? Coheed and Cambria like cover. I think it was for Halloween. They all dressed up like Coheed
Oh,
and
that's
Cambria.
sick. Yeah.
And
I
they
saw
played.
Coheed and Cambria back in the day at a Mountain Jam, and I was literally on a
Mountain Jam?
on a
They played at Mountain Jam.
I was on a chairlift going through the air like while they were playing, like
Really?
overlooking the stage, and I was in rare form, and they were playing like Mr. Sandman, give me a dream, and I was like, is
where
this
am I?
real?
Yeah,
Like,
that's so
I was like,
funny.
am I out of my mind?
That song
right now?
reminds me of Back to the Future.
Same.
He goes in the 50s. Yeah,
For sure.
That's so funny. Yeah, Jersey City's a great place. They have White Eagle Hall there too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be
beautiful
nice to play
place.
there.
Yeah,
Beautiful
I haven't been there in a
place.
while. They don't do a lot of shows there. I went there for like one show. I saw like Census Fail there like
Oh,
years
cool.
ago.
Nice.
But I don't know why they don't book more. It's such a big venue.
Yeah, I think it's in an interesting area because I feel like for the bigger bands that are gonna pack out White Eagle Hall, it's so close to New York City, and it's like they
yeah.
might want to be playing in New York instead.
Jersey City,
But
yeah.
I think White Eagle Hall is amazing. It's beautiful in there. Like they do some cool shows there. Mm-hmm. It's like if you walk in, you look at the ceiling. It's just a huge raised ceiling. Yeah, the staff are super friendly there, and
Yeah.
yeah, I dig it.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of
handful of
space
times.
to like park either.
No.
I don't
Yeah,
even know if
no.
you could fit like a huge tour bus in there if they had big bands there. I don't know where they would park
Yeah.
it.
Just park it around there.
Yeah, exactly.
The street.
That's what they do at Wellmont. They park it right on the street outside.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah, that is true. That's another place I haven't been to in a while. I used to go there a lot.
yeah, the Wellmont.
Yeah, the Wellmont. That's a big spot. So you guys want to tell us your inspiration when you write? Like, how did Mercury Brothers form? Like, what bands interest you?
I was in a couple bands in middle school and high school. Actually, the bassist of our band, Ryan, we started our first band in the 6th grade.
That's the way to do
And we
it.
were called Mr. C4 and the Plastic Explosives, and we
Love it.
we were influenced heavily by AC/DC and Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, and we did that. We were playing a couple gigs in Red Bank. We played a place called Chubby's. Played a couple churches and just like
BMW halls.
exactly.
Yeah.
But that got us going, and I've always written from a place of sort of emotional turmoil. I feel like that's the music that I connected with, because it's like, oh, it's so cool that like I was jealous of people being able to express themselves that way. And it just seemed, there was also, I think there's just something so healthy about not internalizing certain feelings. And it just seemed smart and cool as hell.
Yeah, yeah. So that was your beginning influences were like Black Sabbath, AC/DC.
AC/DC was a big one for
Yeah.
sure. I was actually listening. I woke up today and blasted AC/DC. But it was also, I mean, Bob Dylan. Like, there's definitely a duality to how I approach it. A lot of folk influences as well.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, Neil Young. I'm sure Mike can relate to some
Yeah,
of those
yeah,
things as
definitely.
well.
I think like I mean a lot of our music that we do play is like energetic, like rock and roll, and it's like loud. But a lot of us are really listening to like a lot of folk music and I love bluegrass music. I grew up listening to the Grateful Dead. But back in the day, like I was playing in these like thrash punk bands in
Oh, wow.
middle school and high school, and you know I reconnected with Luke.
Luke, our drummer.
Yeah, so I guess to bring
met
it
Luke.
to bring it all
Yeah.
back, like Luke and I grew up together, and Dan and Ryan grew up together. I grew up playing music with Luke, and Dan and Ryan also grew up playing music together. And then, you know, with Luke, we were playing in this band called Old Wounds, and it was like very thrashy punk, became new metal-esque, but I was super young, like 16, 17, 18 years old playing in that band.
You guys were touring.
Yeah, we were playing all over Connecticut.
I still
and
listen to that.
New York. Yeah. No, it's awesome. I
How can
definitely
you
like
not?
Yeah.
being around those people. It was life-changing because
Yeah.
I was super young and, you know, from like a suburban town, and I was playing music with people that were like seriously dedicated to like playing what they wanted to do and like traveling all over the country and like really like digging their heels in and like playing like cool music, and it was very inspiring. And to this day, like I give them all of the credit in the world, and because of them, like I'm still playing music and having fun and writing music with my friends and playing gigs, and like yeah, it's just
Best job in the world.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love like Americana, you know, folk and
Yeah.
like traditional bluegrass music. I love funk music, blues and rock and roll and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You could definitely hear a lot of that influence in your guitar playing
Yeah.
too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you. Yeah, I think it comes out more when we're playing live. When, like, I guess that's style for me. But when we're recording music, I don't know. I feel like I lean into a different lens. I remember Joey Papa and Spencer were like introducing me to Queens of the Stone Age. So like,
Oh, yeah,
that
Queens,
sort of
yeah.
like lead style that like Josh Homme was playing, I really thought was cool. And so when I write music with the Mercury Brothers, like I kind of think about him quite a bit, and like I try to dig into that a little bit.
Yeah, Joey Papa, who we recorded our first album with, and is still mixes a lot of our singles.
And records them. Yeah,
Yep.
we're still working with him regularly. He's played a big part in like music we've put out and organized and produced, and yeah, great engineer.
That's great. I wanted to track back a bit when you said you were playing in middle school, like thrash. Like
Oh,
punk.
yeah.
What were like the bands that you were influences for you then?
Oh
kinda
man,
interesting 'cause,
well,
like,
I
punk
guess
goes
when
back
I was
so
in
far.
when I was in middle school, I remember being introduced to bands like As I Lay Dying and like
yes.
August Burns Red and
Yeah.
all that kind of like screamo like metalcore stuff that I thought was cool and in middle school, and like really kind of I was going to local shows in the area, a lot of screamo bands coming
Yeah.
through Rawway, playing at like VFWs in the area and
That
like
was huge
churches in
then.
the area, and like that was like my first introduction was like screamo hardcore music. And then I started playing with Luke in Old Wounds and was introduced to like I guess more of like the New Brunswick like punk scene.
Yep.
Which I wasn't super familiar with.
the bunker, the meat locker.
Yeah, and then
all
we were
those
playing the Meat
spots.
Locker, and
Meat
like
Locker.
you know,
Yeah.
like we were playing a lot of heavy music like all over the place, and it was eye-opening for me.
Yeah,
you
especially
know?
New Brunswick. That's like a big staple.
Yeah.
A lot of Rutgers parties.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
New Brunswick,
played.
and we played a lot up in Montclair. Like, there's a lot of cool shows happening at the Meat
Yeah,
Locker.
Meat Locker, yeah.
And,
I can't believe
you know,
that
we were
place
just-
is
That place
still
is
there,
still
too.
thriving.
still there.
Still going?
Yeah.
We were
it's
literally
so crazy.
talking
Still
about
going,
that.
It's a
man.
basement.
Yeah, and it's like it has changed a little bit, but it's still
It's
the
like
Meat Locker
it's
down
like
there.
almost
It's
exactly
still,
the same.
Yeah, it's
So
amazing
crazy.
that like that place only exists because people are so dedicated to like continuing throwing shows there.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, like
Like
no
Mark
one's
was
making
saying.
money off that place.
Yeah, it's literally the
Yeah.
same place it was like in 2002.
yeah,
Like just like
Definitely.
someone's
Yeah,
basement.
just a
Yeah.
basement.
yeah. It's dirty and
Yeah.
disgusting, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
the last time we played there, I had like stayed up like all night and all day the night, like the day before.
Yeah.
And I was just like delirious. And I got there and I was like, oh man, like I hope people don't realize like how like out of it I am right now. And I was not the craziest person there. Like I got there and I'm like, all these people are delirious. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I remember we got there and like we all had dinner at Misab, the Ethiopian place, and Montclair and like Dan just like slept in the car and like we were just like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna go have dinner, and then we
And they
we
woke me
played.
up by like jumping in
You're
the
like,
bed of
"Damn,
the car.
yeah.
I was like,
Time to wake up and go into the basement.
Montclair, like when we were coming, like I used to play in a band back in the day. Montclair, when we were in North Jersey, that used to be a huge like. Well, I mean, still big for like bigger bands. Like you have the Wellmont, obviously. But back in the day, there was like Bloomfield, the Ave Cafe was like huge there. A lot of
Yes.
bands came out from there. I don't even know what it is now.
yeah, I saw
Restaurant now.
Modest Mouse and Bright Eyes at the Wellmont.
Yeah, Wellmont.
Back in the
yeah,
day, yeah.
That's insane.
yeah,
too.
Yeah, Bloomfield F Cafe. That was a little before my time.
yeah.
I
That was, like, a
remember
hole in the wall.
seeing like flyers for that place, but I just wasn't really around for those shows.
It was like the
but-
same owner as they had a Hamilton Ave Cafe.
Okay.
And,
That was in
I forget what town that was in. It wasn't in Hamilton.
It wasn't in Hamilton.
No, I don't think it
Hoboken.
was.
Was that?
No, it was like by I forget where it was. It looked totally different from Bloomfield Ave Cafe, but like I think it was like the same like owner. But Bloomfield Ave Cafe, yeah, that was like a hole in the wall too, where they just served hot dogs, I think, and like snacks and like bottles of water. That was it. It was a funny place, but people used to go crazy there. Used to get packed.
You need those small venues.
That's why they have Denny's now.
They all become a Denny's.
Denny's.
Nah, just those small little venues like the Meat Locker, like are instrumental, to like creating a music scene. Because if none of these small little venues exist, then there's nowhere to play.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
other
there's
than
no,
like
there's no ladder to get.
Yeah,
like,
there's no
to
ladder.
get to the bigger
Yeah.
Yeah,
venues.
that's true.
If you don't have those little ones, there's no way to be like, I played here and I played here,
Yeah.
and like to have a resume basically.
What was the place in Asbury that shut down? That was on Main Street.
The Saint.
Saint, yeah.
God bless the Saint. Scott Stamper gave us so many opportunities, and we actually had Anthony Bourdain come in for one of our shows, and he loved us so much he took a picture of us playing and then had it be it was the background of his website for like a year.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
I got to hang out with him for a while.
That's
and
insane.
It was
I'm actually kind of jealous of
just,
that.
just rad as hell. Like
Yeah,
he was
that's cool.
truly a man of the people and supporting a totally unknown band.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, the Saint. I mean, Dan can speak more about the Saint. I mean, I've played at the Saint
tell
with Dan and Ryan
so
and Luke
many stories.
plenty
about
of
the Saint.
times. It was a formative space in Asbury Park. I mean,
Yeah.
another small venue that like
Yeah,
was very important.
I think the majority of the tight relationships that I have with other musicians and the collectives in Asbury Park stem from the Saint.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just COVID.
Yeah, I just couldn't keep up
Yeah,
with the.
it's hard,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder what they're gonna do with that spot because it's not vacant now, right? They're still like.
I have no idea what
Yeah,
they're
I
doing.
just drove past it today. It's it's still
It still
sitting
looks
there. It's
like
still
it looks
yeah.
exactly
The
the
signs
same.
are down, but
signs are
I think
down.
they use it to like film stuff, man. I think they filmed
really?
that biopic there
oh, did that?
with the Bruce
the
Springsteen
Bruce,
thing.
The Bruce one with
Oh, that's cool.
And
that
I think
they
it looks
use the same-
exactly the same.
Oh, I
inside.
hope
don't
so.
think they
I hope it
changed
does.
anything.
That's
That'd be great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
to
it was a
see.
wild
Wow.
place. A lot of energy in that place.
yeah, it's sad.
Great sound system.
Yeah, and they have like the little like
Great.
backstage.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, with the
and
curtain. With
everything.
the, yeah. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a great place to
What has been your favorite venue to play, both of you? I
Um,
don't want to get you in trouble. but-
No, that's a good question. We played this. We sold out the Stone Pony a couple years back, and that was for the the music and film
Yeah.
or the art
As-
and film.
the Asbury
festival.
Park Music and Film Fest.
Yeah.
Like years ago. I think it was like 2018.
And that was
2019.
a killer experience. We've had some really good shows also at the Asbury Lanes.
I think.
Yeah, those definitely stand out.
Where's your favorite place to play? If you had to pick one.
I gotta say, there's something I really love about Low Dive.
I was gonna say Low Dive. It's the
I mean, the way that they
Yeah.
open it, like the big door opens and just goes out to the
the
boardwalk,
summer, yeah.
and it's like they basically open up the wall, and I get to like having like the sea air coming in, and there's just like a vibe where it's like you can go a little crazy if you want to, and that caters to our music and our energy.
Yeah, it's cool. How people can like just walk by the boardwalk. You don't know who you're gonna get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
You
it
know.
really easy to pack the place because it's just I could literally be like, "Hey, come, come
Inside.
inside."
Now,
I think
now,
that's
seriously,
my
yeah.
definitely my favorite place to play in Asbury Park is
Yeah.
Low Dive. I mean,
I don't know, Baronet. The
oh
Baronet
yeah, the
rooftop
rooftop's badass.
is also
yeah.
for this
Yeah.
almost for the same reason. Being able to literally stare above all of Asbury Park and the ocean, like you just feel that.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
you
I've
feel
never
that
been up
energy.
there yet. It looks
You gotta
insane.
go. Yeah, there's
cool.
they do
Yeah.
yoga up there. They
Yeah.
have a lot of DJs that play up
They do
there.
movies,
Movies. There are shows up there in the summer. I mean,
Yeah, the movies
I
are
don't
fun.
think they're doing shows up there in the summer Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays anymore. But like Thursday night, there's definitely stuff going on up there. You gotta go. It's
Yeah,
great.
so
Gets
do they
windy
s-
up there.
Yeah, it looks like it when I see people.
Yeah, yeah.
It also makes me every time we play there, I feel like the Beatles farewell concert. Like every single time, I'm just like,
You guys
this
should
is
just
great.
dress like that video.
We
for the next
should.
show.
Honestly,
That'd
it's
be
not a bad idea.
hilarious.
I would love to do the Beatles farewell set on that
Yeah,
rooftop.
that'd be so.
Yeah.
That would probably get like so many hits on like IG. That'd
Right?
be insane. Yeah.
That would be
Who books that? Is that just the hotel that books?
It varies.
Yeah.
It's sort of whoever the manager at the
At the
Lanes or the Asbury Hotel
yeah,
is
'cause
at the
Connected,
time.
right?
Yeah, whoever is like
interconnected.
taking on the reins of that
Yeah.
show.
So when you started Mercury Brothers, where did you guys mostly come up? Was it in Asbury Park? Is where you mostly came up from?
I
Like
mean,
started playing and stuff like that.
so Ryan and I, we were playing at the time we were playing as a duo, and I was busking on the street in Red Bank, and that's how I met Luke because he was working at I think the Starbucks or Funkin' Standard at the time, and so we were able to like he would be walking down the street and he was like, "Are these originals?" He's like, "This is great. Let's play together sometime," and we never exchanged information, and he started working at a supermarket in Shrewsbury. And then Ryan, the bassist, started working there as well. And like, he was like, "Oh, I met this drummer, like, let's hang out." And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And so we went to Luke's house and I was like, "I know this guy."
From the
And
streets
We
in
just,
Red Bank.
we just immediately started playing originals and they just landed so well. And we were like, we got to do this. Like, this has to be a
Yeah.
thing. And it came together really quickly, and I think we just started playing. I think we played at an open mic, and then we played at the Chubby Pickle in Highlands, and then did like 8 shows at the Saint, like in a row.
In a row.
What year was that? Like that first practice at Luke's.
That is a really good question. 2014, I want to say.
Okay. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
2014.
Which
yeah.
is like, and we were just talking about this on the way down. It's like super random because, Dan and Luke and Ryan, I guess, had their first practice in Luke's bedroom in the house was in Lincroft or Colts Neck, and but years prior, I was playing in that band Old Wounds with Luke, and we were practicing in that same bedroom.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's just like I would drive down and practice, have Old Women's practice with Luke, Zach, Brandon, and we would play in that bedroom, and then that band stopped playing. I stopped playing with them, and then Dan, Luke, and Ryan started practicing in that bedroom, same bedroom, and then Luke invited me to come down and jam with the 3-piece Mercury Brothers at the time at the Chubby Pickle.
Yeah, so for our first album, we were a 3-piece, and we were playing as a 3-piece for a while. And then Luke was like, and we got to a point where I was like, oh, like I'd like to have another element going on here and be able to be a little more sort of flexible with singing. Because like when I was hyper focused on being the only guitar, it sort of it limited me a little bit, and I just wanted to be able to have a little more breathability with what I was doing. And he was like, "Well, I have the perfect guy to come down," and he was right. Like we hit it off immediately, and one of my favorite aspects of Mike's playing is that him and I do not play very similarly. Like we have very different approaches.
Very, very different.
Which was all I was looking for. I was like, I don't want somebody who's going to play the same way with the same approach. Like I was looking for someone different with sort of different influences, and it worked out so well.
Yeah, I think you guys were playing at the Chubby Pickle.
Probably.
And Luke invited me. He's like, hey, you want to come and check us out? Or do you want to sit in on a song? And I was like, yeah, let's play like a Black Keys tune. I think we played I Got Mine. And the idea was I was going to come and play that song with everybody and just sit in for a song and see how it goes. And I don't know. And I ended up sitting in for the entire set with them. And from there on out, we were playing together.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
It's kind of amazing how you two specifically, like your paths have been crossing, or like the whole band.
Yeah, it's super weird.
There was a lot of serendipity going on with just the way that our bands came together. Like we came together because it's like Luke and Mike being like middle school, elementary school friends.
3rd grade. He's my oldest friend ever.
Yeah, and
third grade.
Same with Ryan for me. It was another reason why I like sort of subtly trusted it. Like I was like, you don't hold on to
like even
a relationship like that, like
it's rare
without good reason. And so
then you running across Luke on the street and then finding your way back, and then like
I know, and then
out of nowhere,
out of nowhere, like them they happened to work together, and it was meant to be.
That needs to be a music video,
right?
Yeah, no,
that's a good idea.
It definitely needs to be documented.
Yeah, like make that like one of those like origin like story, but like as a music video, that'd be cool. That's amazing. I saw you guys at Wonder Bar. Forget when it was. I think it was like
was that with Dark City Strings?
I don't remember who. I think you were headlining. You guys. I think it might have been on a Monday, I think.
Oh, okay. So it might have been Happy Monday.
Yeah.
So that checks out.
Yeah. Wow, you're set. Because I haven't, I'm just around the area recently, so realistically, I haven't seen you guys since we first met in Langusta. And then I saw you guys at Wonder Bar, and I was like, holy crap. Like, I was telling your drummer that I was like, you guys like a totally different, level now.
Thanks.
Yeah, we've tried to, really stay focused and evolve as much as we can, and it happens organically.
Yeah. We're definitely not forcing anything.
I know, you can tell the passion on stage too. Like it's there. Like the passion obviously brings the stage presence.
I mean, it's an outlet that just continues and continues to help me grow, and there's just nothing like it. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, putting words to paper and stuff.
Yeah.
Favorite songs to play live? I guess we could do one by one if you want to start.
Like
originals or
originals. Yeah.
You go first.
You go first.
I love playing, and this is a song that's actually we just finished recording it, and we're in mixing right now, but we've been playing it live for a while. It's called Linoleum.
Oh, yeah.
And I just it's sort of a heart-wrenching song, but those are my favorite to sing, because after singing those, I feel like a just light as air. I feel like I could
You're ready to go.
fly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Linoleum is definitely one of my favorite tunes to play. I also love For Show, which is a big one for me. I love them all, but
Yeah, there's always a couple that like stick out more. Where you're like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to play this part of the set.
exactly. I can always tell by the ones that I save for the end of the set.
Yeah.
And I try to, cycle through those so it's not the same every time, but I do. There are favorites for sure.
Yeah.
I would say mine is playing Chartreuse, which we pair up with For Show. They go into each other and they flow in and out.
Yeah, it's like a 2-part.
Yeah.
It's 2 songs that come together.
Yeah,
So
they-
like the one ends and the other starts, and
Yeah.
then there's like sort of a callback in Chartreuse to For Show.
That one is, I think, my favorite because I think the way the song flows, there are very specific parts, and we just did a music video for it, and the music video came out cool, and
Shout out to Lorenzo.
Yeah, Lorenzo Grosworld, I think is his name on Instagram.
Yep.
He produced the music video.
Oh, really?
And has been playing.
Yeah, he's a hell of a
North Jersey
videographer.
guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think he lives in Totowa.
Oh, dude, that's
But
right
he's
by where I
right by us,
grew
yeah.
up.
Oh, but he's been
I
working.
grew up a town over.
Oh, did you really?
I grew up in Wayne.
That's
oh,
wild.
Wow.
Because I just heard.
he's yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard of that.
Totowa. Totowa has the worst guitar center
It's,
in history.
Yeah, it does.
You've been there?
That's
It's like,
the one I used to go
It's
to.
like, does
back
anybody
then.
work here?
Yeah, it's like a big like barn. It looks
Yeah.
like when you work in there. Yeah,
Crazy place. But yeah, Lorenzo, he did the music video for us, and he's been working
Yeah,
a
you
lot.
can find it on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, he's been working with Emerson and Olivia Beck lately, and just been getting involved with Asbury Park people,
Yeah.
which is cool to see.
I think Kirsten Blue,
Yeah.
who just did
Really?
her
Yeah, dude,
music video.
He's
she
a
was on here
monster.
too.
He's
Was she?
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
really?
great.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
She
had
played with us
Kirsten.
at the Wonder Bar not too long ago.
Yeah, Kirsten's cool. Yeah, she was on
Yeah,
here. I think like
For the Wowie.
yeah,
The Wow.
yeah during Wowie we did an interview
Wowie.
for
Wowie's
Wowie.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that a couple years in a row. We didn't do it last year.
Yeah, the last 2 years we
We'll
didn't
find
do
our
it.
way back.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
they just like
We know who you are, Jim Lenskold, Fern, and Joe Palm. Nah, but yeah, those guys are great. They throw a great festival. It gets bigger every year, and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
love it. And yeah.
Yeah, we just started like sponsoring it 2 years ago.
Oh, nice.
I think, and then that's when we had Dean on. Was the first year we got on.
Nice.
So then Dean came to our studio in North Jersey,
Cool.
which I'm grateful for. Thank you again, because it's all the way in North Jersey. So.
Oh yeah.
But that's funny, total. I'm surprised we don't know him through other people.
Yeah.
You know,
He's a whiz. He's
Yeah.
like he's
because Wayne and
just so
Toto,
good.
yeah, they're like kind of like close. We know like people from like different high schools. He probably went to PV. He's from around there.
And yeah, and he's always like, it's like he's incorporating like elements from so many different places in film. Like every time we film with him, he's trying out something new or some new camera or some new approach or
and you just like trust the
playing
hell out of
around.
him.
Yeah,
You're just like, sure, Lorenzo.
he shows up with a vision, and it makes it really easy to work with him.
That's great, especially when he tries something like new. I gotta check out the video. I didn't even see it. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's where we practice. It's in the it's a shed.
Well, actually, where we did it, we practiced in my show. We filmed a music video for Chartreuse in my living room.
Yes.
Yeah, in the living room, and Lorenzo brought all of his lights, and it's just like it's cool that he came just like fully prepared with like ladders and lights and
He
fog
was like,
machines
yeah, he was
and
like,
fog machines.
yeah,
He had like these
crushes it.
crazy lights on like the lawn shining in through the windows.
Yeah, outside at, like, 9
it
o'clock
must have
at
looked, it must have looked nuts for people
From the
driving by.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music video came out really cool. You
gotta
guys
check
should check it out.
Yeah, guys, check it out on YouTube. You
Yeah.
guys have is it just Mercury Brothers? On,
Yeah, I
YouTube?
think
It's called
Mercury.
Chartreuse. He also did one for Kill Me Again.
Which we recorded in the shed.
That
in
was
Clark
the
as well.
one in the
Yeah.
shed. Yeah.
Yeah, making use of my house in
Yeah,
Clark. You know.
that's great.
Both are on YouTube. You guys can
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Favorite music video between those two? The Shed or the other one?
Honestly,
What was the best experience? I guess so like
I
shooting.
think
Does that have to be
playing.
the
I think
best?
playing in the living room was cool, just with the
Yeah.
lights and the fog machine, and just
Yeah.
like the overall like outcome of that video. It's just like very dramatic, and it's cool that it was in the living room,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the fireplace, and
I would agree.
I would say that one.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
You guys got any? You think you're gonna shoot any music videos for like this upcoming, whatever you decide it to be? If you decide to do it as like an EP for the new songs, or you mentioned you might just
sure
put out
we-
2 singles.
Yeah,
at a
I think
time.
I think we're always like, we sort of cycle things in a way where it's like, if we're in the studio a lot, and then or like we're either writing a lot, and then it's like, all right, we've written enough, let's get in and record these things, and then if we're in the studio a lot, it's like, all right, let's film these things. So it's sort of, it has a natural
Yeah.
progression to it.
Yeah, that's great.
And then after that, it's like, oh, we should probably get some new merch. Like, it's just, we try to make sure we're moving forward and growing.
Yeah, definitely comes with a lot of spending too. When you pick, it has to be like the right song.
Yep.
I think this new single, like I said before, that'd be a sick music
Thank you.
video.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
I'm
so like
sure-
upbeat, but it's
Yeah.
like emotional at the same time.
Yeah.
you know, it's like an
Yeah.
upbeat tempo, but it's
Which
like
is cool, and
emotional.
that's what we were like. I mean, if you compare some of our older stuff, like, you know, it's heavy and it's intense and
Sad. Yeah, it's-
sort of it can get really emotional, and we wanted to incorporate, like, we're trying to infuse a little more, I guess, danceability
Yeah.
to some of our stuff.
Yeah, I mean that definitely brings like a good like fun vibe to like the live shows. You know,
Right.
the crowd
For
to
sure.
move around.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah,
The energy is always there. It's just like, how are you kind of
exactly.
like
when I-
formulating it and sending it out?
Yeah,
Yeah, and just, you know, challenge ourselves, do something different.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, when I saw you guys at Wonder Bar, that definitely gets the crowd moving.
Wonder
And that was
Bar's
like a
great.
Monday, and it was packed.
Yeah.
I was like,
Dude, Asbury Park's cool as hell. Like,
Yeah.
packed out on a Monday.
on a
right?
Monday, I was like, this
Yeah.
is crazy. Like I just got to work.
And people are out. People are out at the Wonder Bar until like 11 o'clock
Yeah.
at night. You're just
Yeah,
like, man.
it's a fun vibe though,
Yeah.
and like Happy Mondays is a great thing. That's an all year round, right? Like that's like, or
I don't know. I think it's a summer thing.
oh, it's a summer thing.
I honestly,
I don't know.
I don't know.
They do it in the fall. I feel like they don't do it in like the dead of winter.
Okay, that would make
Yeah.
sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or actually, there's when the Wonder Bar is really busy in the summer, they won't do it as often
yeah,
as well.
that's great.
Now, there's still some nerves when you get on stage.
I mean, in many respects, I am just an open nerve.
Yeah,
most of the time. So it's hard
Exposed
to
nerve at all times.
Yeah, so it's hard to differentiate to some degree.
you can't tell on
that's a good
stage,
answer.
to be honest.
But I mean, that's why I love it so much, because the way, like, one of the things that really, again, like, makes me just feel correct is playing and performing. Like, I feel like my truest self
yeah,
up there, and the fact that, you know, if I'm feeling, you know, overwhelmed by existence, I have the opportunity whenever I want, really, to shout at the top of my lungs into a microphone and to
Take
play
your boots off. Take
high-
your boots off and rock.
yeah, play high voltage instruments.
Yeah,
And
sick.
I love it.
yeah. I mean, that's important for a front man too, to feel those nerves though, because
Oh.
it brings like the emotion definitely to the set. You know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I
Yeah.
mean, I'd say the harder part is, to some degree, I try to relive my feelings that I had when I wrote these songs, so I can perform them, I can do them justice and pay respect to,
Yeah.
you know, sort of who I was and who I am now. And so there is a degree of, like, sort of flipping a switch and being like, all right.
Yeah.
So that can weigh on you a little bit.
Yeah.
But again, it's totally worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah. You connect emotion like every time you play that song.
Every time, for sure.
Yeah. There's no like boring time where like this song again.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, the crowd, they'll know. Like
No,
it doesn't hit the same, and it doesn't you don't connect with the crowd if you don't connect with yourself. Like,
Yeah, I think that's good advice for like upcoming artists to like know that.
yeah.
Because sometimes they don't. What advice would you give to upcoming artists? You'd say.
I think
Pick a better paying job.
How many times have we heard that on this podcast?
Yeah.
Some people are like, don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, but deep down inside, you don't mean it.
No,
But-
like know what you're signing up for. It's
Exactly.
you gotta be in it to win it, and you gotta go all in. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you don't have a plan B, but don't go to plan B unless it's really it's. I think you got to be really really committed.
It's a grind.
Yeah, I think I would tell someone that like it's so much fun. Like it's fun all the time, but like there are some times where it's just like not fun, and it's like maybe you get rubbed the wrong way and you're like, oh, I don't know if I should be doing this, but then you play the next show, or you have the next band practice, or you have the next experience, and you're like, oh, this is why I keep doing this. Like it's giving you something every single time, and it's like if it's not giving you something and it's not making you feel good and it's not like scratching an itch, then it's not worth doing,
Yeah. What's the hardest thing you think you have to battle, like when you're in a band? Like, what do you think's like the hardest task at hand? Whether it's like the songwriting, the live shows.
I'd
you
say
know?
I'd say as time goes on, life happens, and it can be hard to time management and coordinating and
definitely.
finding time to write and practice, and things will happen where that'll take you out of the
Definitely, yeah.
the committed headspace, and
Yeah, it's,
that's where I think camaraderie and like sort of like having your bandmates be your family really helps get past that, because I've watched so many bands fall apart because they're just musicians.
they're hiring a guitar player for the
playing-
night.
Plug and
Yeah.
play
You know?
pieces.
Yeah,
It's
or
great when it works.
yeah,
but-
or they're just there for the music and not there for
Yeah.
each other. And you have to be there for each other if you want to go as far as if you want to go far.
Yeah, I agree.
Put the egos aside and just
yeah.
For sure. And I mean, it also comes back to, if you're writing together, you need to be comfortable, throwing out ideas that aren't good,
Yeah.
and talking about
Yeah.
them and figuring them out and working it out until they are good, and having everybody feel connected to the song and not have it just be one person that's like,
Yeah, everybody's got to
this-
dig it.
yeah.
I mean, I think the hardest thing, like Dan said, is balancing life, and it's like one thing that like most people like realize is like playing in a band isn't just playing live music. Like there's so many different aspects of that endeavor that require like time and attention that like are a pain in the ass. And it's like playing music on stage in front of people, in front of a packed room, is like the best part about it. And there are other parts that are like a little bit of a drag, like trying to get a gig and like the promoter doesn't want to pay you or doesn't get back to you, or like you're not, they don't think you're a good fit. It's just like
having to,
Yeah,
it's social media promotion.
exactly.
Like that was a hurdle for me personally.
for sure.
because
We were talking about that on the way down. Like we thrive like playing music together.
Yeah.
We don't thrive like formulating like
Marketing
content
strategy.
online.
Yeah, like
we're
it's-
trying, but
I
it's like
know.
not our forte.
Like it's hard enough as it is to try to be writing new material that's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
inspiring.
Yeah, social media was like a gift in the beginning. Now it's just a curse because it's so
Dude, it's
oversaturated.
the worst.
We're like now
It's
you're
the worst.
competing with people's like content, and it's like we don't want to make like with our content is the music that you listen to, right?
Yeah, like we're doing
It's
a-
not,
Yeah.
we don't need to make funny videos for,
for it. Yeah, like
Yeah, we're doing a filming session on Tuesday just for promo. Like just
Yeah.
for Instagram
Which
and
is like,
Facebook.
it's a thing
and we're
now,
gonna have
yeah.
fun.
We're gonna have
and
fun.
It's gonna
We're-
be
Yeah.
it's gonna like we're gonna make it fun
Yeah.
and interesting. But
it's one of those things.
it's still,
Yeah.
an extra thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, every band we've had on here too is just the maintaining that. It's like maintaining the social media and like the music. It's like you're in for the music, but then the social media takes so much time, right? It's like
And like you can't avoid it.
And that's the thing. It's like people want to start a band or they want to start a podcast or they want to do stuff like that. They don't know the extent of work that goes behind the scenes. Like,
Yeah.
You know, editing, marketing, you know, getting everything together, getting everybody together. Like you guys were saying, like it's a lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it's dedication. It's, you know, cohesiveness with the people you're working with. And
For sure.
yeah.
And the final product, that's like the reward type of thing, right? Where,
It is. I mean, especially even with this new single, like Railway Walls, like it feels really good to have it like mixed and mastered and done. Like it's a great part of it. Like, and we try to celebrate those things.
There
Yeah.
are different rewards, I think, right? Like
Yeah.
being proud of art that you made with your friends and then like putting that out into the world, like that's very rewarding, and like playing in front of people is rewarding, and just knowing that like I've been playing music with these people for like the last, in my experience, 7 years is like also very rewarding. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know. There are a lot of cool things that are worth
yeah.
you know playing in a band for.
I mean, it's definitely working for you guys. From the shows I've been to, it's always just been like filled with people. So
Thanks.
yeah,
Well, we appreciate that. And that feels really good too, to, you know.
you're like a big name in Asbury. Like you're always like playing, and you're playing like a huge show in Keensburg. That festival with
Yeah,
Bezara.
Vertical, Vertical Horizon.
Vertical Horizon, Better Than Ezra, the
The
Ataris.
Ataris,
Yeah.
Dentists.
Yep. Dentist, who's
Dentist
also,
too. Yeah,
also based out of Asbury.
I'm definitely going to that
Oh,
show.
yeah. Both of us.
It's gonna be good.
We're
Yeah.
excited. We're very excited. Yeah, it's probably going to be the biggest show we've ever played.
It's a full day festival.
It's a 2-day festival,
Yeah.
and there's food trucks, DJs, live bands, big stages. It's like a
Live art,
yeah,
all sorts,
there's-
all
it's like
sorts of
a-
stuff.
It's a newer thing, right?
It's the first time they're ever doing
First
it.
year,
Yeah.
Yeah, this
And we
is
also
it.
played the first See Here Now.
We did.
When it first started. So
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
Who was
Yeah.
the headliner at that time? Foo
Jack
Fighters?
Johnson. Was it?
it was Jack Johnson.
Jack
was
Because
there.
he walked over to
Because
us
he
in the
came to
tent.
our. Yeah,
Was he
came
eating
to-
banana
came to our
pancakes?
tent.
No, but he might as well have been.
Jack
He was the most chill dude
So it was
ever.
10 o'clock in the morning, and we had just checked into the festival.
Yeah.
And I see Jack Johnson walking across the field in front of Convention Hall with a surfboard in his, and like a
Just like
bathing
board shorts.
suit.
Yeah,
And-
like,
and,
the most casual.
It looked like an album cover. Like the sun was sort of like coming up
Like
behind
an
him.
aura just around it.
And I was just like, this is exactly how I pictured meeting Jack Johnson,
That's
like him, like
crazy.
walking up with a surfboard and like a guitar.
Yeah. That's so
yeah, and there were
funny.
some other.
You were saying he came up to your tent?
Yeah, he came to see us play. It was also like G Love and
nice.
I think Debbie Harry from Blondie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Who we got to. I went to the after party that year at the Danny Clinch Gallery, and that was a hell of a time.
Really?
Yep. Got to jump up and jam with like Raylan Baxter and Blondie, and just like it was.
sick.
It was
was
quite
wild.
quite the.
I got
the
so
time.
sunburnt that day.
Really?
So
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I went last year for. I didn't get to catch all of Bruce Springsteen, but I went.
was there.
Yeah, you went.
Yeah.
It was packed.
It was.
You could not get in if you waited to get into that crowd. Like,
Yeah, I was. Yeah, once I got into the middle, I was like, "There's no going
Yeah,
anywhere
exactly.
else."
You
Like,
can't. Yeah, you're done once you're in there, unless you find a way to crowd surf out. But
and I called it as soon as I got there. I was like, "He's gonna end with Jersey Girl for sure."
yeah, and then you played Pony after that, right? Or did you play before?
I'm sure I think he played it.
At the Pony, the after show, it's like
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
What do they call that? Yeah, they do like they have all the bands that are playing and like do like the late night series.
That's it, the late night,
at the
yeah.
at the Pony. They do it.
I don't
They
know
do it
how
at the
he
Wonder
does
Bar.
that. After playing for, and it was actually a shorter set than he usually does. It was like
Really?
3 hours. He usually does like 4, and then he like went to the Pony
How
afterwards
do you have
and played.
a voice after that?
Seriously,
Especially at his age, how do you even move or stand for 4 hours?
all the respect. He's an animal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Well, he does go to the gym.
You gotta
Oh,
take care of yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
the only
Yeah, I
way
can't
to-
wait to see that movie.
Well, he
too,
only
by the
meets,
way.
so he actually no, he eats some fruit in the morning, and then he eats like one big dinner.
Oh,
and,
so he like
that's
fast,
it.
intermittent
Yeah,
fasting.
and a little bit. He says that's how I stay lean and mean.
I gotta do that.
All right.
That's actually what I did when I lost all my weight, but that didn't work out well afterwards.
Yeah.
Once the summer comes, it's
Tasted
just
that
like,
sodium again, and it was over.
Like I said, I can't do salsa until I lose more weight. But
Damn, now I want some salsa.
I know. But yeah, I can't wait to see the movie they're coming out with too, because there's just gonna be so many. I don't know how many clips of Asbury.
Yeah, was it
it's gonna be
Jeremy
so-
Allen White
Yeah,
playing
from
him?
The Bear.
Yeah,
and
I was
Shameless.
in town that day when they were filming. I didn't get to like go up and say hi
Yeah,
or
I
anything,
saw,
but it was freezing cold. It was
Yeah.
like it must have been 10 degrees,
Yeah.
which is like
Yeah, it's-
pretty damn cold for Asbury.
They set up like a fake like carnival by the carousel.
yeah, like the 70s
Yeah.
looking one.
I can't wait to just see it like on screen like Asbury. It's gonna. look
Yeah, I'm
cool.
curious to see how the vocals sound and how he did in that
Yeah.
regard.
I mean, like the fact if the movie does big, like everyone's gonna know about Asbury now. It's gonna be like insane.
I mean, I just got back like in February. I went to like across Europe, and everybody knows. Bruce.
Really?
Everybody knows.
Really?
Every single country and place I went to.
wow. The
It-
come up of Asbury
it was
is
nuts.
insane
Yeah.
from what it used to be. I remember going to concerts there like 2004. It is not how it is now.
Oh, I remember going down Cookman, and it was boarded up.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
just all abandoned hotels. Now it's like, I don't know, it's crazy. The come up's
A
crazy.
Jersey Mecca.
Yeah. But back to your show in Keensburg, that's going to be amazing. We were just talking about content. You should just hire a videographer for that whole day. You will have unlimited content for
Yeah.
like 3 months probably.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
some. Yeah, we're trying to get some photographers.
We got Lorenzo.
on the
Yeah.
Roswell.
Yeah.
He's our right hand man.
That's
Yeah.
great, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited for you guys. It's amazing to play that.
Yeah.
That's
Were you approached for that? Did they approach you to join? Or
They did.
Your music
Yeah, I
fits
don't-
perfect with that.
Yeah,
genre.
100%.
Yeah, and I mean those are bands we grew up listening to.
Yeah.
So it's definitely it's an honor to get asked.
I mean, you
to
guys
play
are good luck,
a festival
obviously,
like
to the
that.
festivals, right? Because you guys played the first C here now. Look at it now. Now you guys are playing the first festival in Keensburg.
Oh, yeah.
This might turn into a huge
we have
thing.
great
Right?
luck.
Yeah, exactly. So now
Yeah,
they're
if you're
gonna
thinking
have,
of starting a festival,
Yeah.
we are your good luck charm.
exactly. But
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
to play the main stage, and we need to go at least before the headliner type of
Yeah.
deal. Yeah. But
Also,
yeah,
we have a
seriously.
long rider.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, long rider. Yeah. I need a pony in the back.
tuna sashimi, some
Yeah.
Irish whiskey. We're good.
Yeah. Very specific.
Yeah, that's great.
We're excited. It should
Yeah.
be cool. It's like yeah, I think it's September 6th and 7th, I believe, in
Yeah, we're on the
Keensburg.
6th. I
Yeah,
think
we're
we
on the
play
6th.
at like 3 p.m. something like that.
Yeah, we're excited. I mean, whenever anyone asks us to do anything, it's an honor. So
Yeah.
it's like,
And I love getting
Yeah.
sort of like amped up for it, like having to sort of get in the headspace to be like, all right, we're gonna do this thing. It's,
yeah, it kind of puts us on track to like
Yeah, it just
lock
makes-
in, you know, and
yeah.
like dial in,
And it makes
like
you feel
really
like you're-
focus and
like you're living your life. Like
Yeah.
you're taking advantage of the time that you have on this planet.
Yeah, exactly. That's a big show. Those bands are like
yeah,
legendary. Those
yeah,
bands.
no,
Yep.
Yeah. Who are you most excited to see in that?
I mean,
I don't want to like start like that. So
I mean,
Mercury
I'm
Brothers
re-
said they didn't want to.
like I am excited to see Vertical Horizon better than Ezra. But I am equally, if not more, excited to see the bands that are our peers, like
Yeah,
I agree.
like
Like
Dentist,
Dentist, yeah.
and
yeah,
like Jesse's Girl. They do a lot of covers, but like they rip. And I'm excited to see them too.
Yeah, that's amazing.
yeah. I would say Dentist. You know, it's like
Dentist. Yeah.
you have these huge opportunities in Asbury Park, and now this Bezara thing, and it's like you got to tap into the local bands that are like keeping the scene floating on a Monday night at,
Yeah, and
at
like
the
you'll
Wonder
see-
Bar. Like
They're basically handing like them playing. They've been in the scene since like the '90s, so you guys are on the lineup because they're like basically like passing the torch for you guys.
Yeah.
Is to have the audience type of thing
thanks.
because you guys
Yeah.
fit in that genre.
Yeah, the
Appreciate
genre
that.
does
Yeah.
fit for us because I feel like we do a lot of our songs like do have that like late 90s, early 2000s alternative rock sound.
Agreed. And I
Yeah.
mean, that's a lot of, we're heavily influenced by that.
Yeah, so
and-
it does make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it definitely matches like well with that. So what other shows do you have coming up?
Yeah, we're going to play at the Asbury Park Brewery on August 6th. It's a Wednesday with Philosopher Pirate, Mercury Brothers, it's 2-band bill. Keep it nice and short and sweet. And it's going to be hosted and emceed by Dr. Lotto in Asbury Park.
Dr. Lotto.
Yeah.
We've had him
Asbury
on,
Park.
we've had him on here too.
Legendary human
Yeah.
being. Great
Yeah.
energy.
And then we have the Bezara Festival in Keensburg coming up on September 6th and 7th. It's a 2-day festival, and we will be playing on the 6th with a lot of great bands, Vertical Horizon, Better Than Ezra, the Ataris, and a lot more. So we would love for you to come out.
Wow, you guys got so much going on.
Yeah.
It's
That's
amazing.
great for you
Congrats,
guys.
guys.
Yeah, thank you.
We try to stay busy,
Yeah.
you know.
And thank you guys for coming on. Like,
Oh, it was
you guys-
our- it's our pleasure.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having us and being
Yeah,
interested
of course.
in what we do.
Yeah. We're gonna end with this note though. We're gonna do verse playlist of the week.
So what have you been listening to?
2 songs that I have been really digging lately. One of them is called New Delhi Freight Train by the band Little Feat. And the other one is an old Appalachian folk tune called Red Rocking Chair. Particularly the version by Rita Perry is the one that I've been digging on YouTube.
Nice.
And this week I was listening to, I recently saw Ryan Adams at the Count Basie. I was listening to Be Young is To Be Sad by Ryan Adams, and the other one is Trying So Hard Not to Know by Nathaniel Ratliff and the Night Sweats.
Nice. That's amazing, guys. That's
Sweet.
great. I got to give that a listen. Those are all new to me. I don't know. I never
How
heard
about
of
you
them.
guys?
Us? I don't even know. I didn't even think yet.
Oh, you're on the spot.
My first one, I'm going to go with Super Rad by the Aquabats. I'm still living in my Warped Tour phase.
Yeah, we just got a Warped Tour, so I think all mine's gonna be
Everything's
Warped
fresh.
Tour.
I've been rewatching the sets because it was just like, that nostalgic feeling. It just
Yeah.
makes me, it was great. But love myself some ska music, and those
Absolutely.
guys just so much fun. And then my second one is going to be Swing Life Away by Rise Against.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
That thing just came on my Spotify the other day. I haven't heard it in a long time.
Song hits, huh?
Yeah, that's a
every
throwback
time.
for sure.
Yeah.
Every time. And now they're making new music too. So like I'm stoked to see them when they tour.
Yeah, Rise Against, they played Warped Tour, right? No.
They're playing Long Beach.
Oh, that's right. They didn't play Warped Tour.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
saw them play Warped Tour. I forgot. Me. All right. I'm doing the Warped Tour. I said it last episode. All these episodes will probably be all Warped Tour fans until I'm out of the Warped Tour state of mind. I just bought tickets again for next year.
Yep.
I have an illness for Warped
Shameless
Tour. I
promo
love
for
it.
Warped Tour.
Yeah, exactly. Like you need it. I'm going to go with the first one. I'll go with the used Blue and Yellow.
Nice.
I love that song. And then I'll go second song. I'll do Taking Back Sunday, Brooklyn.
Nice.
Guys, playlist of the week.
All right.
Get it.
Thank you guys for coming in. Anything else you guys want to promote?
Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for having us. It's been
yeah.
a pleasure.
And give our new single Railway Walls a listen.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
now.
definitely.
Yeah,
We're
right
posting
now.
after this
Let us
interview.
know what you
Just
think.
waiting. Yeah, Railway Walls. Check it out. My favorite song right now. Non-stop repeat. Definitely check it out.
Thanks,
YouTube,
Kev.
right? No, Spotify.
Yeah,
YouTube.
everything.
All
All
streaming.
streaming platforms.
When is it coming
Yes.
out?
August 3rd.
August 3rd,
Yeah,
but
coming
you're
out.
you're hearing it now, guys.
Exclusive
All right.
listen.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Come out
Sweet.
to their shows for sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Thank you
you
for coming
guys.
in. It
Really.
really means a lot.
Peace to your nations.
Yeah. Mercury Brothers, guys. Peace.
See ya.
Craving some bed rest or a med check for calisthenic soul. Ripping the ivy and the flyers from the railway walls. Locking this introspection